Is barefoot training good for you? So you may be asking yourself, should I start barefoot training tomorrow to improve the muscles in my feet? On today's episode of LiveLeanTV, I'm answering a viewer question on, is barefoot training good for you? So I'm also gonna be sharing the benefits of barefoot training and sharing if it's good for everyone. So this is another post from our hashtag TBT Q&A series. Now we filmed these back in 2012, so I'm gonna share a quick clip from my answer in 2012. They're gonna go... And then I'm gonna come back today and answer with my thoughts today in more detail. But first guys, if you're new to our channel, make sure you click that subscribe button down below to join the LiveLean Nation. And you know what, while you're down there guys, smash that like button if you're ready to live lean with us. All right, with all that said, let's first jump back to 2012. I have seen guys lifting barefoot or with Vibrams. Any physical benefits, or is it down to personal preference? That's from my buddy Anthony from the UK. Thanks for the question. And I love lifting barefoot. It's more minimalistic, it's more primal, it's more of the way that our bodies were actually meant to be. So when I'm doing deadlifts, I'm doing squats, I'm doing any kind of heavy compound movements that are incorporating my leg, I try to use bare feet as much as possible. Give it a try. You'll notice that you'll get stronger feet, you'll hit your calves a lot harder, you'll feel it a lot more than when you're in really strong-soled or really soft, cushiony sneakers. So try barefoot if you haven't tried it before. Let me know what you think. Okay guys, first of all, as much as I am, as you can tell, a sneakerhead, I love being barefoot without socks as much as I can throughout the day. But when I'm out, I'm rocking the kicks. Now, when it comes to training barefoot, I am a fan. However, I don't do it as much as I would like to because the gym that I train in requires footwear. But if you've watched some of my older workout videos, you may have seen me wearing these funny looking shoes with toes called Vibrams at one point. Although they were decent, being a sneakerhead rocking Jordans, I had a hard time rocking them because they look so dorky. But fortunately today, there are many flat-soled, minimalist sneakers on the market so that you don't have to look so dorky like I did. So when you do buy like a barefoot training shoe, it should make it feel like you're wearing nothing on your feet. And it's also important to find a flat-soled pair of sneakers with a wide toe box. So that's the front of the sneaker. When your sneakers have a wider toe box, it means your toes will not be squished together. Now, this is important because having your toes in a more natural position of being spread apart, it helps both your feet and your ankles. So right here is a pair of barefoot training sneakers that I have my eye on because I've heard really good things about them because they have a very wide toe box. So if you're looking for a good pair of barefoot training sneakers, I'll put a link down below for you to check them out. Okay, so now, is barefoot training beneficial for everyone? Even though barefoot training can be beneficial, training barefoot for like an hour in the gym is not for everyone, especially if you currently have really weak feet. And if you're wondering if you have really weak feet, just ask yourself this. If you've been wearing shoes, especially high heels for you ladies, or for your guys, for the majority of the day, for the past 20 to 30 years, you probably have very weak feet. Now here's why. When you wear shoes, the function and the movement of the muscles in the feet becomes diminished. So think about it this way. Think about what happens to your muscles when you have a limb, like your arm in a cast. They're just not used. And they're also limited in what they can do, so they're not getting stronger, nor are they being properly used. So you may be asking yourself, should I start barefoot training tomorrow to improve the muscles in my feet? So again, guys, this does not mean starting tomorrow, I want you to hit the gym for a full barefoot workout or go for a long run barefoot. I wouldn't recommend this until your feet are just strong enough to be able to handle that. Like any other muscle in the body, strengthening your feet takes reps. When the muscles in your feet are still weak, excessive barefoot training can cause shin splints and it can put you at risk for injuries in your back, your hips, and your knees. So therefore, if you're interested in trying barefoot training, it's very important to slowly build up your tolerance with smaller doses of barefoot workouts. So for example, like you could do this. Start with completing one set barefoot
then put your shoes back on and finish the workout. Then you can build yourself from there. Another important thing is to pay attention to how you walk. A lot of people tend to be flat-footed with caved-in arches. So this may cause pronation of the foot when you walk, which can then lead to an internal rotation of your hip, thus ultimately causing hip, knee, and lower back pain. When you have the proper arch in your foot, your hip externally rotates. Now guys, this is important, especially when you're squatting, because as an externally rotated hip, it helps the movement pattern of your knee tracking over your baby toe, which is the proper movement of a squat. So this correct movement pattern can help alleviate that knee pain that a lot of people have when they squat. So next time you go for a walk, just pay attention to how you heel strike. So when your foot lands on the ground. And you can do this by just taking a video and watch to see your heel strike, watch to see if your foot pronates, so it caves in when you land on the ground. So here's why I like incorporating barefoot training. Regardless if you're training upper body or you're training your leg with exercises like squats and deadlifts, stabilizing your body is so important. And this stability usually starts with your feet. So having strong feet will help you stabilize your pelvis, your trunk, your scapula. So the next time you get into a deadlift, try to really ground your feet into the floor and spread your toes open. The feeling of doing this is easier when you're barefoot because you can feel your feet pressing into the ground rather than having that thick sneaker sole in between. So if you want to give barefoot training a try, start slowly. So start by going for a slow walk on an incline treadmill for 5 minutes to really feel your feet. You can also walk outside more barefoot when possible and really focus on trying to spread your toes and just grasp the ground. Once you're ready, try squatting or deadlifting barefoot, but just be smart about it. The goal in the beginning is not to hit a PR with your deadlift when you're barefoot. Just start with lightweight or even body weight and just really focus on form, spreading your toes and grounding your feet into the floor. You should feel a big difference and connection to the floor when you're barefoot. Over time, guys, this is what's gonna help you safely build up your foot strength. So in the comments below, guys, say yes or say no if you're interested in seeing me review some of the best workout sneakers. So this could be minimalist sneakers, training sneakers, it could be CrossFit sneakers. Let me know. Okay, now it's time to go watch our latest video right here. Does HIIT cause muscle burn? It's a great video. Click over here and go watch that video. And you can also click down below, right down here, to go take our Live Lean Body quiz to find the best training program for your goals.